Welcome to Damaged Goods. My name is Lim, and today is that special day, February 14th. We all know it. We all see it every year. Red, pink, hearts and flowers, chocolates, and I love yous, the exchanging of gifts. It's the one day of the year that can be celebrated every single day. However, we call this wonderful day Valentine's Day. I wanted to talk about Valentine's Day from my point of view. I wanted to express what I think of Valentine's Day, and I really wanted to be very, very open about the subject. Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is truly the day that is really every day. I would say the only thing about Valentine's Day that's truly important is you can get teddy bears and chocolates. They're readily available around this time of the year. I feel Valentine's Day truly has no real meaning at this point. And it's not to say that Valentine's Day has no meaning for anyone, but for me, I don't see the importance of Valentine's Day because how Valentine's Day has been portrayed to not only me but to pretty much everyone in the world is, the day where you're giving gifts, you're giving candy, you're saying I love you. Most of the time when you think about Valentine's Day, you're thinking about like going on dates and getting gifts, you know what I mean? But when was the last time you thought about Valentine's Day and you thought of someone simply spending time? No gifts, no extravagant dinners, no getting dressed up, just spending intimate time with the person that you love, the person that you care about. Just having a nice conversation, maybe watching a movie, sitting down and just maybe talking to each other, looking each other deep in the eyes and, expressing how you truly feel. When was the last time that you ever heard of someone speak of Valentine's Day like that? I've never thought about it like that. I've never even seen anything like that when it comes to Valentine's Day. Don't get me wrong, there's some kind of movie where that's like a scene for maybe 5 minutes. But for the most part, Valentine's Day is just portrayed as a day of just exchanging material items. It's not really about the love. It's not about the affection. It's about the activities. I think that's the biggest issue with Valentine's Day. I understand that this is how society has given me this depiction of what Valentine's Day looks like. I wanted to paint the picture of how do you define Valentine's Day? When it comes to Valentine's Day, what is truly the most important part for you? Is it the dates? Is it the dinners? Is it the gifts? If that is what you want out of Valentine's Day, that's perfectly fine. In my opinion, those are all the wrong reasons for Valentine's Day because you could do all of that shit any day of the year. But just like being affectionate and having those deep conversations and talking to your loved one and telling your friends and family that you love them, even your romantic partner, you could do that any other day of the year as well. But when it comes to Valentine's Day, I really feel it just has no meaning. Not everyone thinks Valentine's Day is important, but a lot of people do. A lot of women do, especially. I think it's really important as a young adult, you really begin to define what everything means to you. For me, there's a lot that I'm doing in my own life to really put all the pieces together. To me, it's not necessarily important, but this semi-important holiday and really paint the picture or really begin the conversation of what is the real importance of Valentine's Day? Is Valentine's Day truly as special, or is Valentine's Day really as important as society makes it appear? I look back on all of my Valentine's Days growing up. On Valentine's Day, no one really ever made me feel like I was special or like I was seen or anything. And maybe that could have caused my own personal outlook on Valentine's Day. And I think even now, it's like even if someone were to make me feel special or were to make me feel seen, making me feel seen for a day isn't what I need in life. Being known that I'm being heard, even the act of me being catered to, and as well as me catering to my partner on a daily basis, that is the true importance of such a day, even in a platonic standpoint. Telling your friends that you love them, you're like, hey, I hope you're doing well, happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, Unfortunately, it's a lot harder to sit down and put it in perspective from the aspect of someone who truly desires Valentine's Day. And that's not to say like, oh, only girls care about Valentine's Day. There's some guys out there who care about Valentine's Day. You should just define what Valentine's Day is for you. In my opinion, Valentine's Day is not as special as society has made it appear. Valentine's Day is just a day for people to spend their money. It's not a day where we're really incentivized to spend our money on anything really meaningful. And that's not to say spending money on your partner isn't meaningful, but it's to say that you're going to sit here and do the most for your partner one day out of the year where everyone's doing the same thing. It's not that you really thought out Valentine's Day and said, oh yeah, I'm going to plan our Valentine's Day months in ahead. And some people cancel that. If you were one of those people, then it doesn't matter. Because everyone else is doing it, I should do it too. That's kind of how I see Valentine's Day. It's not a day of just genuine effort, genuine affection. You know, putting your time and energy into the person. And to me, that's what it's about. I don't believe in personally celebrating Valentine's Day, how the narrative has been spun for me. We could just hang out and spend intimate time together. That is how I personally consider Valentine's Day if I do have a romantic partner. But outside of that, what is one thing on Valentine's Day that you cannot do any other day of the year? Because Valentine's Day is not like Christmas. There's a certain point in time where everything makes sense for things like Christmas and Thanksgiving and and Halloween and stuff like that. Yeah, damn. Like, that bouquet of roses, I could have bought you that sometime in January. Or maybe I could have bought you that sometime in June. Or, that box of chocolate, I could have got you that in August. That nice little sweater that I saw when I was walking through the mall, I could have bought you that in June. You know what I'm saying? Like little things. And maybe that's what it is for me. Maybe it's because I perceive Valentine's Day on a global scale as a day of consumerism as opposed to a day of genuine affection. You know what I mean? We live in an age of social media where everything is meant to be seen. That's what people want. And maybe for some of them it's in a genuine place, but for others it might not. That was really all I wanted to say. Define what Valentine's Day means to you. And hopefully your thoughts of, those kind of things, those kind of values, wants, and desires align with your partners. Thank you for tuning in to Damaged Goods. I'm your host, Lamb, and you guys have a great one. And stay